What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Tony, Maritime Gaming. I'm always Bluntz, man. On top, finally, it's been a long time. Been waiting for months, but Ghost of Tsushima has arrived. I've beaten the main campaign, and I'm ready to get my score of the game. So, let's see. I'm gonna hit that. If I had to give it a score, the score would be a 9 out of 10. Um, and that's by no mistake. But hear me out. This game is incredible. Let's go with some negatives first. I only have about two really pressing negatives. One, the main character Jin. He was okay, but he wasn't like that great. Like I didn't like gravitate towards him. I was more in line with Yuna, and even the villain, Kodu Khan, were much more had much more personality to him. I don't know if that has something to do with the acting or the actor, but definitely that was one of my like not major, but like little you know nitpicky concerns. Because in the open world game, your main character has to be relatable. He has to have some type of flair to him, in my opinion. He doesn't have to be relatable, but he has to have some type of flair to him, something that makes you want to play as him. So I feel like Jin, I feel like Kodu Khan and Jin's contrast. Like Kodu Khan, he had more personality than the main character, and he was the villain. You know that old adage that I preach: villains make the heroes. Like so, but in this case, Jin was just I don't want to say bland, but he was nearing bland, like one of them like manic or something. It's just bland. But that's not gonna take away from the game because the game itself is that much greater, as a whole. So, my second concern was that the game didn't look as great as it did when it first debuted a couple years ago. I think 2018. I don't know what happened, but it's not that it's a bad looking game either, because obviously the setup that I play on the server it varies, and but it's you can notice a little tweak has been modified here and there. Um, the combat is very cool, like the fighting styles, the different stances. I like the ghost aspect of the game. I like all of it. Like it was mostly like so there's this game called For Honor, and it's like a faction game, and they had samurai stuff on there. Like I feel like that's how For Honor should have been. This is how I wanted to play For Honor like this. That's what I thought For Honor was. For those of you who know what that game was, but then this is definitely a must buy. A must buy. Gotta fuck with this young man. The story is very great. You get to make a decision at the end of the game, a very important decision. I'm not sure how important it is because I'm playing through. Like I said, this is a general review. I'll post another one, but I'm not sure how the ending changed. What I had to do post game. So I definitely do a second video on that. That'll be in like the next week. But as far as the main campaign goes, definitely awesome. I got lost in the world. I'm a big open world player type guy, so fighting in the open world, going to visit different places, saying different stuff. The color palette is dope as shit. They got um, one of the best photo modes I ever seen in a video game. I don't even use photo mode like that, but I took a lot of fucking pictures this time because the shit was just that in depth and it actually made me want to learn how to properly use a camera and what the photo terms were. Um, Load times. Let's see. The load time. So essentially, there is no load time in this game unless you die. Essentially, you can play straight through, like similar to God of War. So you know how God of War was just a one shot. You only loaded into the game and that was it, unless you died. This is exactly that. Um, they their load times were so fast that they had to dial it back and testing because when you die you get hints or whatever. Like the load time was supposedly so fast that they had to dial it back because people weren't even able to get the hints in the game. Um, I like the customization that you customize Jin. I like all the different armors that you can get. Um, I thought you could get a sword. Like I don't like. Well, it's not that I don't like, but it's a little nitpicky. Like you don't get to make your own sword or customize your sword. You can only upgrade it. Excuse me. But you can upgrade like the hilt that's in, all that stuff. Get your own hat, your mask, etc. It's pretty cool. But like, so the island of Tsushima is just a great island to explore. Like, it's very sweet. And I really enjoyed my time playing it. Even if it was just for like a week or so, I guess the campaign took me maybe if I had to, because there's no way to tell like I actually time myself because they don't have an in-game timer. So maybe I want to say 25 hours, if that. And that's not considering, and that's considering I was walking around, gathering collectibles, and I was doing stuff while in the flow of the main game. So I want to say maybe 30 hours max. If I had to guess, I might time myself when I do a rerun. Um, matter of fact, speaking of rerun, third pet peeve. Uh, there's no new game plus mode. I don't know why this is not standard for open world single player games by now, but definitely should have came with a new game plus mode. We know it's not multiplayer, so definitely I don't see why there's gonna be an add-on in later, like most companies do. So yeah, but other than that, Sucker Punch, great game. Let's wrap this up. Great game, great game. I'm still continuing, so I do a part 2 video. But as of now, 9 out of 10, man. Game of the year contender, most definitely. Um, and yeah, that's it for this generation, I guess. So reviews I got coming up. I'm gonna do Tower of God this week. I got hip to that a little late, so I'm gonna do a review on that jump. And we're gonna do a tournament collaboration video with my cousin about the best tournaments in anime, cartoons, whatever, the top 5 tournaments ever. So we're gonna do that, and I also have 7 Deadly Sins Part 4 review that I'm gonna do when it drops on Netflix August 6th. Yeah, so those are upcoming projects. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Mama's Bluntz, man. Thing gaming, man. Got some new shit I'm gonna be working on, man. Excited to share everybody. But I'm back on social media. Make sure y'all follow all my pages. Fuck with me.